And this year, thousands of Tea Party activists took their motto of taxed enough already to communities across the nation. The biggest rally was in Washington, D.C., and CBN's Jennifer Wishon was there.
As the sun set on tax day, Tea Partiers in Washington, D.C. stood their ground on the National Mall. The Tea Party Express rolled into Washington after a tour across America, launched in Senate Majority Leader Harry Reid's hometown in Nevada. Activists say government is too big, taxes are too high, and Washington is out of touch.
We're in debt as a country, and we're just getting more in debt every single day. We need to do something about it.
Many Tea Party supporters are new to political activism. Former Saturday Night Live comedian Victoria Jackson says she's one of them who felt compelled to get out and do something.
It's better than sitting at home and crying. We got to fight for freedom because freedom isn't free.
Tea Party activists plan to be a force to reckon with this November. They're taking advantage of rallies like this to collect names and email addresses from activists in every state. It's part of their strategy to get out the vote for conservative candidates across the nation.
I'm just tired of the crap, the sewage coming out of Congress.
Jim Burgess traveled to Washington from Michigan and was one of thousands carrying homemade signs that have become a trademark of the movement. Most of them complained about taxes. Speaking at a Democratic fundraiser in Miami, President Obama shot back, saying he's cut taxes and kept his promises to the middle class.
I've been a little amused over the last couple of days where people have been having these rallies about taxes. You would think they would be saying thank you.
Some Tea Party opponents have accused supporters of being racist, something activists and organizers denounce.
I think there's an occasional idiot in every group that acts foolishly, but look, everybody out here is very peaceful and very patriotic and just care about their country. It's nothing about anti-anything other than anti-government.
Come November, Tea Partiers say they'll put a new government in place. Jennifer Wishon, CBN News, Washington.
Supreme Court Justice Stephen Breyer says the High Court will likely rule on the new health care law. Breyer told a congressional panel he thinks the case is a good candidate for Supreme Court review. Over a dozen states are challenging the law in court. They argue it's unconstitutional to require Americans to purchase health insurance. Breyer also jokingly told lawmakers that if they keep passing 2,000-page laws, they'll keep the Supreme Court very busy. A federal district court in Wisconsin has declared the National Day of Prayer unconstitutional. The decision comes in a case filed by the Freedom from Religion Foundation. It challenged the constitutionality of a federal law giving the president the authority to designate the first Thursday in May as a National Day of Prayer. Jay Sekulow, chief counsel for the American Center for Law and Justice, says it's unfortunate that this court failed to understand that a day set aside for prayer for the country represents a time-honored tradition that embraces the First Amendment, not violates it. Jay Sekulow believes the Supreme Court could overturn that decision. President Obama has issued a directive that will make it easier for gay hospital patients to receive visitors. The president said in a statement, gay and lesbian Americans are often barred from the bedsides of the partners with whom they have spent decades of their lives. The president's directive will force Medicare and Medicaid hospitals to allow patients to designate their visitors. It's not uncommon for hospitals to deny visitation to non-family members. Gay rights activists have used the practice as a reason for why they need the right to marry. A lawyer says the government of Haiti has dropped kidnapping charges against 9 of the 10 American missionaries arrested back in January. The leader of the group, though, Laura Silsby of Boise, Idaho, is still in jail. The government let the other 9 go several weeks ago. The missionaries were arrested trying to take a busload of children from Haiti to an orphanage in the Dominican Republic. Operation Blessing is in Chino, California this week, helping with multiple hunger relief efforts. And they're teaming up with 30 students from the Atlanta-based Masters Commission. They're also working with various partners like Isaiah's Rock, the Rock Food Distribution, and Fred Jordan Mission. More than 1,500 families have been served in Southern California. One volunteer says it was awesome being a part of things that people will remember. They will always remember the love that they felt. You can find out more about Operation Blessing and the work they're doing by going to their website at ob.org.